Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Slay the Spire. We had a really good run with the Ironclad last time. I actually want to do another Ironclad run today. See if we can get a different build going with this. There's a lot of really good builds with the... or a lot of good decks you can build with the Ironclad. And I've played a lot with the Silent off camera. And I want to try a couple of runs with the Ironclad as well. So, there's two different ways that I think with this. We can either go for the boss relic or we can go for the rare card. Both of these options will essentially choose our run for us. They'll choose what type of run we have. And I'm tempted to go for the rare card this time instead of the boss relic. Because there's a lot of boss relics that can just completely cripple us and we will not get any further than the first floor. However, losing all our gold and getting a rare card is much less likely to cripple our run from the beginning. So let's go for this. And Reaper will actually keep us alive for a very long time. So with Reaper you really want a strength build. So yeah, I'm going to go for Reaper here. Reaper's a nice early card to get because you can keep your health high. Something like the runic dodecahedron will be really nice for this, where we, if we start a fight on full health. Just thinking here we have, don't want the early shop, so we'd have to go here. We get the early boss. And then up to here, we'd have the boss here. We only get a rest here though. This is a very linear path that goes up. We don't get much there either. Okay, I'm actually going to go for this one here with the more of the question marks in it. I think it'll see us better. So Reaper, deal 4 damage to all enemies, heal for unblocked damage dealt. So of course when you upgrade this it deals more damage, and when you have much more strength it stacks the damage as well. So you really have to choose your times to use this, and you kind of have to stall your turns. Something like the runic pyramid we've had a couple of times will be helpful with this, so we can actually keep it in our hand for a time where we want to use it. No point in taking damage we don't need to though, so I'm going to double defend and strike here. And now we can single defend, and I'm going to do a bash. Make it more likely to do more damage in next turns. Because we'll get a shuffle now. There's bash again. No point in using Reaper because it wouldn't actually get through his block, so we wouldn't have any damage. So here we can do a double strike. Will be more effective than the bash. This damage we're taking is okay. We heal up by 6 by the end of the fight. Really don't want to take much more damage though. So here we do the strike and the strike. Any single strike next hand will be good. Well, 2 strikes because he is going to block for 5. Oh, for 6. Okay, that's alright though. But yeah, we have all of our strikes. So 2 of them will kill. Back up to full health. We get... having vulnerable will be very helpful as well. I'm going to take a thunderclap here. Does a little damage but adds vulnerability. This is an enabler card. We don't want exhaust at the moment. We may want it in the second and third rounds, but not in this first floor. And body slam, we're not running a block build. We will need block, but not as an offense. So definitely thunderclap there. Got a fairly linear path for the first few floors, so that's good. First few rooms, I should say. I'm wondering, is this a hint that we're going to be facing Donu and Decker at the end of the run? You never know. I am going to take the regret here, and I'm going to burn it out at the first opportunity. We don't have much money at the moment, but by the time we get to a shop we will do. But I don't need healing, and this isn't great. Okay, negate the next 2 curses you obtain, apart from that one of course. But that does mean we can take something like a Cursed Bell, get 3 relics and 1 curse. Cursed Bell is usually gain 3 relics, get 3 curses. So this guy's got 16 hit points, we can kill him straight away. This guy's got 17. Could also kill him. But that would mean taking 6 damage. We can't block the full amount. So actually doing... Well, this would take that up to 9. That would be 13 in total. So if I do a Thunderclap, that gets rid of both of them. Ah, no. Yeah, that was wrong. So now the bash does 12. That is 12. Okay. Yeah. That's the best way of doing it. Because then he gets rid of his block. He's only got 7 health next time. I'm taking 6, which I heal back. So now 2 strikes. And he's dead. Good. 20 gold. We need 75 gold to be able to take that regret out of the deck. Here, I think Metallicize is probably good for the deck. I don't want to take too many cards. So here we Metallicize, we defend and we defend. That completely blocks all incoming damage. We can afford to take this fight a little bit slower. It's important to get the powers up. Now we really want to use as many cards as we can. We can use 3, so I think it will be a defend, a thunderclap and a strike. And then we will take 2 hit points, which comes off the defense, and we're still fully defended. So here we can only heal for that block for 5, so we'll be taking 7. So we can't kill, so yeah, we'll do this defend instead. So here again we need to do as much as we can, so we need to defend, thunderclap and strike. We'll be taking another fair amount of damage in this actually, annoyingly. Took 6. So here I think we strike and strike for the kill. Regen potion, always nice. Dual wield allows us to actually copy Reaper. Okay. So how are we actually going to deal the damage? Because we don't want to use Reaper, basically. We are going to update, increase it though. Now it does 5 damage to all. It's not a great increase actually, is it? Maybe dual wield is better actually. Dual wield actually is a better choice there. So we can go for the rest here, we can actually upgrade another card. And that I think will be Metallicize. Gains 4 block. Yeah, I may end up taking Bash out of this deck because of the Thunderclaps. I will keep Thunderclap though, and I'll keep Metallicize. So I think, yeah, Metallicize is probably the next important one because that increases our chance to block. So you have 14 hit points. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do much with it. Now you do 7, so I'm going to take your curl up away because you're going to grow this turn. You're going to grow your strength, and so you're going to be more powerful next turn. So I don't want your armor there. I am going to take 2 hit points, but that's okay. Only taking 1 damage, that's good. So now we should be able to deal 7 damage to you fairly easily. Do the Metallicize? Oh, actually can we? If we do a strike, if we do a bash, then yes. So what do we want to do for the last one? Are we okay taking 11 damage? Yeah, I think so. In order to get your curl up gone, I think we are. There's no point in using the regen potion here because this fight isn't going to go on much longer. Single strike against him and, well, a thunderclap. Dual wheel with thunderclap. I think is probably the best. Yeah, does seem to work. So now we're weakened. Ginger would be a lovely relic to get. I'm going to see if we can cycle back round to the Reaper. So if I do 3 damage here. Ah, this will do 4. This will actually kill. Anything I do here will kill. So I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to actually try and carry this fight on a bit to try and get Reaper back. I'll probably be doing this a fair amount in the fights. Because here I can attack for 3 and add vulnerable, and so this will do 4, and it'll gain me, oh, only 1. Never mind then. Still learning how it all works. Warcry allows me to put Reaper, no, because Reaper is exhaust, right. So I don't want Reaper, I don't want Warcry. Flame Barrier is actually a very good card for this deck. It allows me to cycle through the deck like that while still being protected. I do need a fair amount of block in this deck. Remove all curses from your deck. Yes, please. That saves me 75 gold. Wow, okay. So here we definitely want to go to this one. Self-forming clay. Whenever you lose hit points in combat, gain 3 block next turn. We kind of don't want our Orichalcum now. And we don't need to go for this shop. However, if we go here, we can upgrade, fight, upgrade, boss. That sounds very good. So we can smith to upgrade Flame Barrier first of all. Go for a combat. This guy will have a round where I can't attack. So I'm going to do a Metallicize, a Thunderclap and a Strike. Bit of a shame I'm taking this much damage here. I'm going to have 7's block at the end of this round. He's not attacking, so we can go for a bash, and a strike. I think I'm going to pop this regen potion on the kind of mini boss, the elite. So now we can't actually do any attacks. However, we can damage him with the flame barrier. We can also use a defend as well, why not? 25 block, 13 incoming. So you still take 6 damage there. And then bash for... No, let's see, how many do we have? We have bash and thunder. So it's actually the thunderclap first, which increases that to lethal. Block potion's nice. Now we can afford to take hits in combat with this deck, so blood for blood is actually very nice. This will usually end up being 0, and it's a decent amount of damage, and increases with strength as well. Now we could not fight the boss and do question mark rest, but I don't think we will. Go for another card here. We could take this to increase the likelihood of it being 0, but I think Thunderclap's been so good for us so far that taking it to 7 damage makes it more kind of relevant in combat. This is probably a very good boss for us to fight. We don't want any of that. I'm going to try and get up Metallicize, at least. And I would love to do a Thunderclap on him. Makes him vulnerable for 1 turn. It's only 1 turn though, unfortunately. So unless you have stuff to use with it, should have really used the regen potion already, so I am going to drink that now, which means I will need to go for another turn before I actually start fighting him. I have to start going this turn. I should draw Metallicize this turn. There it is. Could actually dual wield Metallicize. That might be really good here. Yeah. Dual wield Metallicize. Gives me 3 copies of Metallicize, and I am going to use both of them. Yeah. I haven't actually let him wake up. I've always woken him up before. So he's going to start off straight away with an 18. So we need to go fairly heavy on him. So flame barrier and a Metallicize. I could actually create 2 more copies of Metallicize. That's crazy. Yeah, let's do it. This could be an interesting way of working. Because Metallicize is not harboured by being frail. So now we've got 8, we need to do 5, so we can actually start attacking him. I've never actually taken this fight as a slow fight before, I've always tried to race him. So now we've got the first of the Siphoned Souls. This blood for blood will probably not end up being that good here. So we Thunderclap, definitely, to make these strikes better. And we can start doing some decent damage. So here's the Siphoned Soul, reduces the strength and reduces the dexterity. So here we can do another metallicize, take us up to 12. And we do need to start doing actual damage. Unfortunately though, yeah, let's take 2 damage. That'll drop the blood for blood down to 3. That's okay though. So now we've got 15 at the beginning of next turn. And just do strike, strike, strike here. Yep, I'm happy with that. Only taking 3 damage. There's another one of metallicize. We could even Reaper if we want. If we Reaper now, we're actually getting the most benefit out of it. Could Thunderclap Reaper. Yeah. That'll heal us for all the damage we've had from him so far. Might as well. Because we're actually going to be weaker now as well. So now we want to do a metallicize, take us up to 16 per. I do want to let him hit me once more, or twice more really. I don't really want to do this. So we will be... No, I'm just going to end turn. I'm happy for him to hit me for 2. But I can't let this fight now go on for too long. Because otherwise these are going to end up doing 0 damage. There'll be actually no way we can kill him apart from Flame Barrier. No point in wasting it. Be nice to get Ice Cream. Mean we don't lose any of the energy we don't spend. So now Blood for Blood is a 1 cost card. So we can do Thunderclap and then Blood for Blood and then a strike will kill. There we go. So we know this is one way we can actually get a decent amount of block using the dual wield with metallicize. First with runic dodecahedron. If your hit points are full, gain a energy at the start of each turn. This is going to be really good for us being able to enable Reaper a lot more. Very synergistic with the deck we've got. Armaments means we don't need to upgrade that often. Perfected Strike definitely not. Doesn't really go with this build. Dual wield again. No, let's go for an armaments and we will upgrade it up here. Or we can upgrade it here. Remove a card, upgrade a card. Yeah, let's upgrade armaments first of all. And then here we can upgrade... I think Blood for Blood's probably going to be the best, because the idea will be, for damage output, we will dual wield the Blood for Blood once it's at 0. So the faster this gets down to 0, the better. This means it does a little bit more damage and it decreases faster. This is essentially saving us 1 hit per battle, which is pretty good. And here we are at the boss. This Hexa guy, this first hand is for free, and then the second hand he hits us really badly for quite a lot. So we've got 4 damage, or 4 energy, 4 mana. I usually call it energy or mana interchangeably. So we'll do the Thunderclap, we'll do the Bash, and we'll do the Strike. You are made vulnerable for 3 turns. Not bad. I could have used the Swift Potion there. Right, We're not going to have Runic Dodecahedron for any longer, are we? Never mind. So here I am actually going to draw more cards. I'm going to do the armaments. I'm going to dual wield the metallicize and we're going to go again on this. I'm going to do 2 of them, save 1 for the next time round. I know this only heals us for blocks for 8 where we could have blocked for 16. So I am going to take a lot of damage here. That is kind of the maximum he can actually deal. So this is going to hurt. Ouch, but we do have a lot of, we've got like 23 now for the next one, although he's only doing small attacks for the next 6 to 8 rounds. We don't have any strength up at the moment, that's what we really need out of this fight. We need something like Vajra as a relic, gives us 1 strength straight away. Or Shuriken, Shuriken would be amazing. For every 3 attacks you make in one hand, then you increase your strength by 1. It's a very low damage hand. Actually tempted to use Reap here just to get it out of the deck. That's the most we're ever going to be able to heal. Yeah. Bit of a shame. So now Blood for Blood is 0 and it is 18 damage. I kind of want to save the next metallicize for the double strike. We don't need to use armaments. No, I don't, because I want to use this one next and I want the damage output. So let's get 12 damage per round. Sorry, 12 block per round. So that is us completely covered there, so we can do the strike, armor blood for blood, and we don't actually need to do that. I'm trying to make sure that my muscle memory doesn't just waste cards. I think dual wielding a thunderclap here is actually pretty good. It's not quite as good as a strike plus, but it is better than a strike, and it adds vulnerable. Just kind of fill the deck up with good cards basically. So now we'll do a thunderclap and a strike to deal the maximum damage we can. He is going to be blocking himself, armouring himself up. 12 and he increases his strength by 2. Now he's doing 14 damage. So again, I think I want to do Thunderclap, and I'm okay taking a couple of damage here. So we'll do, that actually deals more damage. Should have really done the Thunderclap there. Kept the vulnerability train going. Pretty much everything we need. We're not going to be able to beat him to the next of this. We've still got fairly low damage output at the moment. We haven't had blood for blood in the same turn as our dual wield yet. So here this is a strike. No, that was the wrong way around. I should have put vulnerable on him first. That was a waste of 8 damage, I think? 9 damage? 10 damage? I still think we're going to be okay in this fight though. Maybe. So we do a thunderclap. We've got no block. Wow, we're going to take 30. Means we're going to take... That's 15. We're going to take 15 damage. Here you do the bash. And then the blood for blood, 27. We've got vulnerable up for 3 turns. We only need to survive this. We've got 3 burn pluses in the deck now. Wonderful. 63 health left. We got 9, so we're okay. This burn won't get through. Now he's on 34. We should have lethal next hand. Maybe not. So we should have lethal next hand. Really need to get some more high damage in this. And that will kill. So I need more energy. And I need more high damage. I think the amount of block we've got is okay. Should I take limit break now, even though we've got nothing to use it with? This is one card that I really will want later on, and I will want it upgraded. So I think I have to take limit break now, even though it's useless for our deck at this stage. So I'm really committing to our the synergies we've got with this to try and make Reaper as good as we can. There's Calling Bell. 3 curses, 3 relics, but this will be 1 curse and 3 relics. Potions after combat, not very good, and better card draw, probably not. I'm going to go for this one. So we get Rive, that's absolutely fine, no problem whatsoever. We've got 1 less card in our first hand. However, we got Mummified Hand, which is whenever you play a power, remove a random card in your hand, costs 0 for the rest of the turn. So what we've been doing with Metallicize there, we had like 6 Metallicizers. So that was another 6 cards would cost 0 for the rest of combat. Warpaint, we're going to get that one last. Juzu-based Bracelet, a regular enemy combat's no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Makes it more likely to encounter treasure and kind of side quests type things. And then Warpaint, upgrade to random skills. Limit break, excellent. Defend, okay. Means I don't have to waste time on upgrading a card that we can't actually use at the moment. And it makes it a little bit more useful as well. We can just kind of cycle it through the deck, I suppose. If we get anything which does increase our strength during a fight, just randomly, then it will help. And as soon as we do get a strength card, then it will come into its own. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please like, comment and subscribe on the video into the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.